What first comes to mind when you hear the words nuclear energy? In a recent survey, over 50% of people answered bomb. But nuclear energy isn't about destruction. It's about harnessing heat from splitting an atom. This chain reaction of atoms creates enough energy to power entire cities. Kuwait is facing a growing crisis. It relies almost entirely on oil for both its energy and its economy. As the rest of the world moves towards alternative energy sources, Kuwait remains stagnant. If progress isn't made soon, the country will be forced to burn its own oil, devastating both the economy and the environment. Renewable sources like solar and wind seem promising, but are unreliable because they depend entirely on the weather. In contrast, nuclear energy uses uranium, a solid fuel that can be harnessed on demand. Globally, nuclear energy generates more power than both solar and wind combined. In countries like France, over half of their electricity comes from nuclear power. Yet, Kuwait still relies entirely on fossil fuels. So why is nuclear energy so feared? Incidents like 3 Mile Island, Chernobyl, and Fukushima have left deep scars on the public's mind. Concerns about toxic waste, nuclear accidents, and high construction costs persist. But most of these disasters were due to human error or natural disasters. Today, advancements in technology allow us to recycle nuclear waste, dramatically reducing its radioactive lifespan. And data shows that nuclear energy is among the safest sources of power, responsible for the fewest casualties compared to other energy industries. Despite these facts, 65% of people surveyed said they don't feel safe around nuclear energy. When asked why, most expressed fears of explosions, accidents, or long-term side effects, revealing a fear that's largely constructed, not based on reality. How do you combat fear? Through exposure. Psychologists use two main techniques: systematic desensitization, which is gradual, and flooding, where fear is removed through direct learning. Kuwait needs a place where people can confront their fears through experience and education. Kuwait has been trying to build a nuclear facility since the 1980s. 3 potential sites were selected, but 2 were eliminated due to geopolitical concerns. That leaves Failaka Island, the perfect location. Failaka is known for its calm bay, scenic nature, and rich history. But building a large nuclear power plant on this culturally important island could disrupt its beauty. Luckily, modern technology has made it possible to build reactors 50 times smaller and much safer. Take Australia's ANSTO Opal reactor, just 20 kilometers off the coast of Sydney. It's used for research, medicine, and training engineers. It's also safe enough to host public tours inside the facility. And in our survey, 75% of respondents said they'd visit a nuclear reactor if they knew it was safe. To help ease public concerns, Isotopia's design will utilize biophilic architecture, an approach that connects people to nature through natural materials and integration with the environment. Isotopia will also offer comfort through a learning experience. Modeled after the Getty Museum, it blends research facilities with public exhibitions, showcasing both scientific progress and the beauty of the island. The facility itself is inspired by the layers of an atom. Each layer has its own distinct purpose. The outer shell serves the public, while the inner layers are designated for research and operations. Isotopia isn't just a nuclear facility. It's a place where knowledge meets nature, a place where Kuwait can embrace the future of energy while respecting its past. Through Isotopia, nuclear energy becomes a symbol of safety, sustainability, and progress.